So hello everyone. My name is Zachary Guy, and I am a job search navigator for the Department of Defense's Military Spouse Employment Partnership Program, also known as MSEP. And I'm so excited to be here today to talk to you all about the Job Search Navigator service and how military spouses of active duty service members can receive 10 to 15 job opportunities with partners in the MSEP program. And I really want to just take a moment and say thank you to Military One Source for the opportunity to talk about this today. It is really a valuable service for military spouses, and so we really want to try and help everyone we possibly can during these trying times in the pandemic, and really just in general. So to understand the Job Search Navigator service and how it really works, I just want to provide a little bit of context and background information in how this service is created and utilized. And so the Military Spouse Employment Partnership, MSEP, is part of the SECO program, which is the Spouse Education and Career Opportunities Program, which is a Department of Defense initiative program really set up to help military spouses achieve their education and career goals, just like the name suggests. And so MSEP is more on the career side of that process, where it is a program consisting of 500 different employers nationwide, really committed to hiring, recruiting, retaining, and promoting military spouses. And so just about a year ago, the Job Search Navigator service was created in order to be that connector piece and facilitate the connection between the jobs provided by these employers with military spouses utilizing the SECO program. And we really wanted to find a way to provide personalized and tailored job opportunities towards military spouses of active duty members. And so the goal is always those 10 to 15 jobs. So, how do you get those jobs? How do you utilize the Job Search Navigator service in order to move forward with your career? And that's really what I want to talk a little bit about today. So in order to utilize the Job Search Navigator service, you would call into Military One Source and ask to speak with a SECO career coach. You would call at the number listed below at 1-800-342-9647. At which point you would set up a consultation appointment with one of the SECO career coaches. It is always a welcoming experience. It normally lasts for about 45 minutes or so. And of course, it is always free to utilize. And during that coaching consultation appointment, you and the career coach, as the military spouse, would talk about your job readiness and your career goals. So, it would consist of conversations about your resume, your interview skills, what is the job you're looking for, and do you have the qualifications for that kind of job? So it would really just be an overall conversation to make sure you are ready to move forward and receive these job opportunities. And so once you and the career coach feel like you have sufficiently talked about this and you are ready to move forward in the process, it would then move on to creating the JSN Questionnaire, which is a process where you and the career coach over the phone provide information on a survey about what it is you're trying to do with your life moving forward. So you would give information about the type of job you're looking for, the location that you're looking for these jobs in. Maybe if you're PCSing and moving sometime soon, you could ask about searching for jobs in that new location. You would talk about your experience level and your education level. And so it would really give a profile and a snapshot to the career coach in order to send over to the JSN team to be able to look for jobs related to your request. I do always want to take a point here just to mention a couple of things about the service and in the context of that questionnaire. We are really here to help everybody, all military spouses that qualify for this service. And so, location isn't a restriction. We do provide help with finding jobs overseas as well as within the continental United States. And so that's not a barrier. And we do provide both remote work and traditional in-person work opportunities as well. So, definitely during COVID and this pandemic, sometimes it's a little bit uneasy or difficult to go out and find employment opportunities. And so we certainly provide those remote opportunity work places as well. And the other piece of it too is that there's no restriction on the type of job you can be looking for as well. We've helped people that are customer service and administrative assistants We've held nurse practitioners and registered nurses. We've held pharmacists and lawyers and nuclear engineers and IT professionals, and the list just goes on and on and on. So I won't spend too much time talking about that overall, but just to kind of highlight that there really isn't a factor that stops you based upon the type of job that you're looking for. And, again, especially with COVID, it's really nice to have this service where not only are we connecting you with employers that have opportunities, which sometimes is a little bit difficult to look for and find, but we're talking about employers that have already pledged commitment to hiring military spouses and providing really sufficient job opportunities. So that's always what we're excited about here. Once we receive the questionnaire from the career coach, that is when the searching begins. And we search meticulously and pretty much all day long, every day, for job opportunities for military spouses. We do this by searching through the MSEP job search portal, which is actually listed on the SECO website. And of course, you can always call in and ask about that job search portal as well for the MySECO website. If you're a military spouse and you are active duty, you can create a free SECO account where you have access to this job search portal. But we also make sure to go the extra step too and search for job opportunities on individual employer web pages as well. So, we make sure we leave no stone unturned. We want to try and find you the best possible opportunities for you to apply and interview to. And so we make sure to spend time searching on those websites as well. This process, as you can imagine, and maybe you've done it yourself, can take a long time. So we have a 3 to 5 business day timeline from when we receive the request and do all that searching to when we then send back the 10 or 15 remote job, or not remote, but just job opportunities back to the career coach to be able to share with the military spouse. And so once we hit that threshold of those 10 to 15 jobs, we create the JSN job results list, and that is the document that's sent back to the career coach for you to be able to review and apply to those jobs and hopefully receive those interviews and those job opportunities turned into actual positions. So really briefly, I know I went through that kind of quickly. That is the overall JSN process in order to receive the jobs after contacting the SECO career team. Really briefly, I do just want to mention one more thing about the service that is really unique to it, where at the end of the process, if you actually apply to the jobs, you can actually let your career coach know that you applied to those positions. And with your permission, the career coach can inform the JSN team. And we actually have contacts and recruiters and human resource professionals at these employers' corporations to be able to contact them and say, hey, we have this military spouse who applied for a position here. Just wanted to let you know in case if you want to take a look at their resume. And so it's a really nice way to act as another connector piece for military spouses and kind of give you that inside edge into that job hiring process that may not be possible otherwise. So there's just a little bit of a tidbit at the end, but that really is the whole process. So again, if you have any questions or concerns or want more information to get involved, always feel free to call us at that number listed below at the 1-800-342-9647. We are happy to hear from you. And once again, thank you so much, Military One Source, for the opportunity. I hope you all have a great and wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.